What's good, y'all? Hey, man. You probably clicked on the video. Well, obviously you clicked on the video, but you saw the title. This is how I actually got myself to stop playing video games. So, quick backstory. Ignore this Guinness World Record book fucking pimple on my neck. I don't know where that came from. So, quick story. I was a gamer, dog. Like, minimum 6 hours a day. And for some people, that's light. That's why I know there's people that have it worse than me. Unless you're trying to be a pro COD player, there's really no benefit. People like us, if you're watching this video and you want to stop, we just play because we're bored and our friends tell us to hop on and we have nothing else to do. That's why you play. You probably realized as you gotten older how games aren't fun anymore. They're not like when you were little, not when you were in junior high. So what you need to understand is your dopamine receptors are absolutely fried right now. I recommend you watch Andrew Huberman. His podcast, literally his most popular podcast on dopamine. I haven't even finished it. I'm like about 3/4 of the way through, and I'm already making a video talking about it. That's how much it's impacted me. So go watch that real quick. But just know our dopamine receptors are fried. That's why we can't have fun anymore. That's why you don't enjoy playing video games anymore, because you've gotten yourself to such a high point, and like Andrew Huberman says, it drops back down, and we're like baseline low. Dopamine baseline level is so low right now. That's why you're not having fun. So that's one thing to understand. But this is not a sciencey video and shit. This is how I got myself to stop playing video games. I thought it was impossible. I was just at a point where I wasn't happy with where I was. I think that's the point you have to get to. I wasn't happy with where I was. I was working this bullshit job, but I'd come home and play video games to put my mind off it. I wouldn't even have fun though. So step one is you have to want to improve yourself. Like, you have to be at this point where you're just not happy with where you're at. You have to be willing to accept. And, maybe you get a little thought, maybe video games isn't taking me anywhere. That's what it takes. So you have to get to this point. Actually, this is the most important thing. You have to want to improve. Because when you want to improve, you're going to get rid of bad habits. And you're going to realize that video games is not taking me anywhere. You only hop on when your friends tell you to hop on, and only when you're bored. This is a pretty hard pill to swallow. What the fuck? This is a pretty hard pill to swallow. But just think about it. Bro, it's nowhere near as fun as back then. You've done it all. You've called in all the UAVs. You've gotten all the gold guns. Maybe you play sports games. You packed all the good players. You've got team of the year. It's like, but what have you improved about yourself? You see yourself in the mirror and you're flabby. You're skinny. You're out of shape. You have no confidence. This is why you clicked on this video. The people who don't think like this, they'll find it later. But I'm talking to you right now. You have to see the point of life where you're at. And I know you're not happy. If you're watching this, you're not happy with where you are. And if you're like me, video games is your number one bad habit that you have to drop. It is not taking you anywhere. All right? That's why that's so important. You have to want to improve yourself. When you want to improve yourself, you're going to start learning about dopamine and your mood and blue light. You're going to just start learning so much shit that you're going to see video games is just not it, bro. It is not it. Looking back, it's been 2 months since I played. I cannot believe I played for 8 hours a day. Fucking 10 hours, 12 hours on the weekends. And I'm 19. Not when I played more now, enjoying it less than when I was in middle school, playing less and enjoying it more. Yeah. It sucks, bro. It is what it is though. I didn't want to keep playing games. I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to get girls. I wanted to have confidence. I wanted to have a nice body. So you have to want to improve. This video is actually shorter than I thought, but that's the most important thing. That's how I made it easy for myself. Another thing is when you start, not playing, you'll probably get the temptation of wanting to play. So what I recommend you do is don't even plug it in. Unplug it, take the HDMI out, because when you want to play, instead of just pressing the Xbox button or the PS button, you actually have to connect all the cables. And by the time you're doing that shit, it's like, nah, I don't really want to do this right now. I'm just bored. Go read a book, go work out. There's more videos on what to do with your alone time, and I'll probably make one in the future. But right now, this is how you stop playing games. No, I recommend you cold turkey this shit. Not fucking 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day. Let me get a gun gold real quick instead of 5. Dude, nah, you got a cold turkey. It actually wasn't as hard as you think. When you really want to improve and you realize that video games is what's holding you back, it was really easy to drop it. I'm being honest with you. I knew I wasn't going to get anywhere, and it was pretty easy to drop it. It was just the first week that was pretty tough, because I've been like this since what? When did I start playing? 2000, seriously started playing, 2015, because 2K16 was out and Black Ops 3 was out, so I had to play those two like crazy. And all through 2020, beginning of 2023, I did that. Just think about how long you've been doing it. That's why it's hard, bro. You formed a habit, but it's a bad habit. You gotta eliminate that. Switch it with something good. Yeah, I thought this video was gonna be longer, but that's the real shit. That's the truth. That's how I stopped playing video games, now that I think about it. Anyways, y'all, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Hopefully I can help you. If you really want to change your life, then you'll be willing to give up video games. Think of all your bad habits. You'll be willing to give it up. If you don't really want it, then you'll see yourself, still playing. But if you really want it, bro, you'll drop that shit. Give it a week and you'll be good. You'll be good. I promise you. And if your friends, okay, that was the toughest part. Is when my friends told me to hop on and I'd say no. What is that? That was the hardest part, thinking about it. Telling my friends no. After we've been playing for years together. So just tell them that, you're trying to improve yourself. Tell them that. And if they make fun of you and shit, do you really want them in your circle? Really? Think about it, dog. Anyways, bro, be safe. Progress, not perfection. Remember. Peace out.